just a quick catch up. 2 weeks tomorrow, on Saturday the 15th, I'll be in Glasgow and I'll be presenting that full day programme, MindStore upgraded as it were, some of the new tools and techniques that I've developed over recent years for corporates that are going to be sort of introduced into the, if you like, to a public course. Really looking forward to sharing that with you. And of course this time next week will be the morning after, the night before, when the first workshop of the online programme will have been delivered. And this time next week, those who do participate in online will have the link to their second workshop. And of course, what's really exciting about both these courses, the online one and the one in Glasgow, is that there's a third workshop, and people in Glasgow can upgrade to that, because there I'm going to be sharing some really amazing breakthroughs that I've sort of come to my consciousness, as it were, over recent months, and I've been working on, and just amazed with its power. See, one of the amazing things about MindStore, of course, is that it works. And what particularly works well, the great thing that works massively well, is goal setting. Those of us who set goals outside our comfort zones and go after them. And they work because of repetition. They work because they're goals that really inspire us. We constantly go back to the future to review them. And as a result of a process we call Gestalt, I'm going to talk about it more in the programmes, is we begin to find our subconscious working on our behalf to manifest the goals. So we notice that we attract people, places, opportunities, ideas come along in exactly at the right moment. And they come along, and then you take action on them, and before you know where you are, you've manifested what seemingly was an impossible goal at the beginning. And that's one of the great things that we're going to cover again, come at different angles on these programmes. And for those of you who are introducing and bringing along family, friends, colleagues or whatever who are new, it's just going to be amazing for them to not only get these tools and techniques, but to be in a room or on an online process with people who know they work and who really want to take them to the next level. So it's the next level that we're going to be going to. But in terms of preparing for it, just a couple of things. You're going to need a notebook and a pen or pencil, because you're going to be doing stuff, and you're obviously going to take some notes from time to time, but certainly my kind of crazy charts we're going to be working with, so you're going to have that ready. So make sure you turn up with that to both the Glasgow course and the online programme. The other thing, though, is what I want you to think about ahead of us getting together for these programmes, is that you really begin to think about maybe your values. Because inevitably what MindStore's about is showing up being the very best version of yourself into meetings, into events, into relationship situations. And in order to do that, you want to be aligned with, if you like, your values and your and the core things about yourself that stand out, you as a unique human being. So it'll be worthwhile thinking about over the next wee while, do you think are your values? If you're showing up being the best version of yourself, what's really important to you that people can observe in you? What is it that's really important to you when you think about relationships with other human beings, so that they show up being the best versions of themselves? So be a bit of thought on values, and particularly thoughts on what we would call unique ability or your gift. One of the great parts of MindStore, of course, is developing the work of Andrew Carnegie and the idea of the inner coaches, and working with that notion, having, if you like, deep conversations with an intuitive depth to your own personality, your intelligence, that gives you real confidence in making decisions. We're going to, again, take that to another level. But one of the great things he talked about was, before he left Scotland in that hazardous journey across to America at the age of 12, way back at the end of the 1800s. I mean, he said that his grandmother sat him on his knee, even though he was 12 years old. She hugged him, and tears down her face, as you can imagine. She might never see him again, and says to him, the good Lord, that's the way she spoke, the good Lord has given every boy and girl a gift. And she said that your job in life, son, is to find the gift, the unique ability that's in another human being, and and polish it up. And we've all got one. We've all got different ones, obviously, and some have got more depth to it than others. Some have an abundance of it, and others only have a little glimpse of it. But it'd be well worthwhile you thinking about, what is my unique ability? What is the gift that I seem to have? And you can check that out with amazing conversations in the few days ahead now until that first workshop next Thursday night, or the Glasgow course. And ask friends, ask colleagues, ask customers if you have such a thing. Ask family what they think it might be. They know you, they see you doing your thing. What do they think it might be? What do you think it might be? For a lot of people, they might not be actually exhibiting their unique ability because they no longer use it, or they gave up on it, or it's not crossed their mind really to find out what it is and enhance it. The great thing about Mindster, of course, is our goal setting. It is the way that we use the process of gestalt in our brain, because we constantly go back to the future to remind ourselves of our goals, which sets up a subconscious drive for us to attract people, places, opportunities, whatever we need, in other words, to achieve our goals. And one of the things you always hear me saying is that everything that you need to achieve goals is already out there in the world. You've just got to attract it and be aligned with it at the right time in the right place. And that's the magic of what we do. So, looking forward to starting the programs in the next few weeks. Put a bit of thought into your gifts, if you like, your unique ability, and maybe other aspects of your personality that supports that. Begin to think, of course, about maybe stuff you would like to manifest in the future. I'm going to do that stuff, of course. I'm going to give you new tools and techniques, powerful tools and techniques, and in Workshop 3, a completely new methodology, which I can't wait to share with you. And remember, if you're going to do Workshop 3, you're going to have to, apart from your purchase fee, your ticket as it were, you're going to have to spend about 25 quid on materials, which you're going to use, but you'll be able to use them again, but you're going to have to specifically use them in that workshop. Extraordinary stuff. I can't wait to share it with you, to be honest. It's just amazing. Anyway, I thought I would just give you another update. I'm really looking forward to it. I know a lot of people have been in touch saying they're coming to Glasgow. I can't wait to meet you all again. And of course, the people who seem to have signed up already for the online programme, again, a lot of well-kent faces are going to be on that live programme, which is of course on Thursday night, 7 o'clock. I'll be here. I hope you'll be there, and we'll have an amazing journey together. Cheers now. All the best. Have a wonderful weekend.